Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. The Sephora sale haul continues and today we're focusing on all of the holiday kits that I've just launched. I have got so many fun Sephora curated kits. I've got the Sephora holiday favorites and I've got the glitz and glam. I've got more hair. I'm going to try to test out some of the things I did in my last haul as well. So I love the way my makeup turned out. 90% of my face is from all of the makeup that's in those bags right there. So I had so much fun creating such a fun holiday inspired kind of look and testing out so many fun things. Most of the products in those bags are new to me, which is one of the reasons I picked them up. Unfortunate for me, I loved a lot of them. Some of them were kind of okay, but I had so much fun getting this full face of makeup on today. I tested out a few other fun kits like the Kosas Blushes Life Trio, the new NARS Blush Holiday Palette as well. Those were stunning. I tried on a few more luxury items as well, so it was just a full face of goodness and fun, and a lot of fun hair products as well. My hair looks so voluminous now, so if you want to see all of the fun goodies you get in those bags and just unbox and have fun and put on makeup with me, without further ado, let's get on into it. I apologize, the lawnmowers in this video are going berserk. I tried to film in between all the moments they were the loudest, so please forgive me. I know that they go away eventually and I will try to fix the sound as much as possible, but that's a side note. If you just want to have so much fun with me trying out all these fun little minis and discovering new products and hang out with me while I do my holiday kit haul for this year from the Sephora sale, then without further ado, let's get on into it. Okay, y'all, so let's start, and we're gonna all agree to ignore my nails, okay? We had to take them off. They were just, it was not a good situation. Also, do we like my little cute Chip and Dale clips? They were from my really good best friends. They were a gift. I love them so much. Moving on. The two main kits I'm going to be working off of, this is the Sephora Holiday Glitz and Glam Kit. This retails for $49. It is a $136 value, and it's just supposed to create your absolute essentials for a really, really good, like, Christmassy sort of holiday inspired night out. And then the second one we're going to work off of is the Sephora Favorites. This is a $69 retail value with a $229 value. You get quite a few full-size products in here. A lot of these are really exciting because a lot of these are new to me in both of these. Full transparency, obviously, I thought I would be really kind and throw my foundation on for you so that we could just skip through that and get to all the newness. But honestly, it's so bad on me as a makeup reviewer because I don't know why I just thought my cat just wants to ring in the Yuletide. I just thought, oh, it'll be really nice and I'll just kind of whiz through that and they won't see anything redundant. But I forgot I have the new Patrick Ta foundation brush to try out. So we're going to have to do that next time. I'm just leaving myself other things to do in other videos because I'm a scatterbrain today. So the first thing I want to go in with, I dropped something already just now. I'm just going to set down my brows really quickly. So from the holiday must-haves kit, we have a little mini of the Benefit 24-hour brow setter I'm going to use on one side. And then from the Glitz and Glam, we also have a little mini of the Glossier Boy Brow. So I'm going to use that on the other side as well. I'm not kidding you when I say a lot of these products are new to me. Like, I don't have either of these products. So this is actually so nice for me to go ahead and test out so much new makeup without actually having to buy the full size. Okay, so this one feels really wet and it does have a nice shape to it. I do like the brush a lot. Actually, the wand is pretty decent sized. It is kind of like flatter than it is round. It's got sort of a flat side and then the bristles come out of the edges. But, you know, we'll see how hard that holds. It doesn't feel like it is like glue immediately. And then the Glossier Boy Brow is a little bit more of like a lighter, almost white consistency. And it's got one of those teeny tiny brushes, which some people really prefer because then you can really be a little more precise with your brows. This almost immediately feels like it has a little more hold. As you can see, these brows are a little bit stiffer. Like, let me see if I can brush these up a little bit. And it's kind of creating like a thickness to your brows as well. But yeah, overall, both of those feel really nice. Love that. So it's so nice that you get something to set your brows in both of those, because that is such an important component of really having sort of like a look come together, even if you're doing less makeup on your face. I also thought I would tie in some of the products from my last haul. If you didn't watch that video, I will link that one down below for you as well. But this is the Dark Circle Defense Colored Clay CC Under Eye Corrector by Tarte. I have mine in light medium peach because I am nowhere near a tan medium skin tone. I'm just gonna pop this on right before I've got the new concealer to try. I actually really like this component. This is like Tarte's version of Patrick Ta. So let me go ahead and grab a concealer brush. I really hope this is not too dark for me. Take a little bit of this. I also really love that it has a mirror, because you can throw this in your purse, and if you just need to touch up your under eyes, having a little mirror like this is so great. Really, really love that. This is blending in really nicely with my foundation. It also doesn't look too stark orange, which is also nice. I haven't put on concealer yet, but I do have just a tad bit of whatever was left over on my foundation brush all over that area of my face. This is not bad. I've got such bad purpleness and darkness right in here, so that's kind of the part that's still kind of going gray. I like it. What I'm going to say, first impressions, it's not like life-changing. It's a nice color corrector. I actually love the component and I love the consistency, but as far as full coverage concealing, it's kind of just as good as any of my other color correctors. So it really depends on whether I want to have them in sort of more of like a concealer form, or if I really like it in this sort of clay form, which this is easier. Even if I don't have a brush on hand, you can do this with your fingers, and it's got a mirror, so it's much more travel friendly. So I do like it for that. But as far as like intense, insane concealing coverage goes, I have other ones that do the same, but this looks a little more like skin. I like this. I like this. But I'm just going to tell you, if you've seen those TikToks that's like, I would never leave the house without this, maybe, but this isn't like it's going to cover up your tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the other thing I bought in that last video is the Westman Atelier. I can't believe I own anything from this. The Westman Atelier Concealer, and I have mine in the shade, I think it's literally the fairest shade. I think I have mine in light 1, L1. And the packaging on this feels so heavy. It's so beautiful. It's a cruelty-free brand as well. So this just feels like luxury. And it's so teeny tiny. That feels so dissatisfying for how much money you pay for this stuff. But here we go. Ooh, it's very cooling. And it's thick in a really good way. That's what kind of sold me on this. I heard Morgan Turner talking about this concealer, and she says that it's thick in a good way, that it almost fills in like the troughs of your under eye. And I was kind of like, sign me up. Sign me up. That's what I would like. I'm gonna use my cute little Tarte mirror here. So far, so good. This is, oh no, I can't have this be my favorite concealer. That's not in the life budget. I can't have this be my favorite concealer. Oh my goodness. I like it a lot. Oh, darn it. I like it a lot. If that doesn't crease and that wears really well, ooh, I'm in trouble. I mean, that looks good though, right? I've got such a problem with bags on my under eyes. Doesn't that look better? Yeah? That's okay. If you tell me it doesn't, then you probably save me some money, but actually you probably won't, because I love this. Okay, also full transparency, in the holiday must-haves, you get a really little mini cute Danessa Myricks. This is her patented technology with Upsilite, and I just use a little bit of this to fill in just my pores. This is her Yummy Skin in Universal, and this is sort of like a blurring balm. And I originally had a full size of this, and I returned it because she said you could use this over powder, and I tried that once and I was like, you can't, but really I didn't try it the way it's really meant to be, which is underneath foundation. And it is really smooth in the areas that I put it. So I do like it a lot. And that's so great that you get a primer in there. So I really do like that. Moving on, just in the priming sort of body care section of the holiday must-haves kit, you get a full size Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. This is so beautiful. It is one of the best moisturizers on the market, and it's so good for sensitive skin. It doesn't have any fragrance in it. It's just very nourishing, very simple. It's like a really elevated Vanicream, if that makes any sense, which is one of my favorite brands at the drugstore for skin. Just beautiful, just simple. You know how just sometimes like the best thing you can do for your skin is just get some Vaseline or get some Aquaphor in some certain areas? That's like this in a super elevated form. That's kind of what Kiehl's is to me. So you really can't go wrong with this no matter what skin type you have. So I think that's a great choice to put in there. And then who doesn't love a Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum cream, which I can't get open. They're like, you shall not open me. Okay. Oh, it smells so good. It's got like a really just pure butter kind of texture. It feels like butter that smells like their 62 fragrance, which is a classic and universally loved for a reason. So I love that you get a travel size of that. And I love these kits for travel. For, could you not? This is so rude. I'm trying to film. If you're traveling anywhere for the holidays, these are so great because you get almost a full face of what you would need in travel size form. So it so easily fits in a bag, creates less weight, less hassle. In the holiday must-haves kit, you also get a hyaluronic acid by The Ordinary, which is so great for your skin. It's so hydrating. It's just wet, and hyaluronic acid acts by just attracting the water that's in the air. It's very complicated, but it's very, very nourishing. It's so good for your skin to give it some hydration through this winter. So again, another really great pick I think is in this package. And then one I've never tried before, this is the Glossier Strawberry Balm.com. These were like the OG like balm kind of packaging. Things like this before Summer Fridays just went absolutely crazy. And so this smells like the perfect strawberry shortcake fake goodness. So we're just gonna put this on our lips right now while we're prepping the rest of everything. Oh, it's like, I didn't expect it to be colored. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not what I was expecting at all. It's almost, Actually, I can see why these were really popular. First of all, they're a true balm versus like a hybrid balm lip gloss. This is not a gloss at all. It's really like a fancy chapstick, which I'm actually not mad at. That's kind of nice because sometimes the other ones get so glossy. They're so goopy. They are so thick that you're just like, okay, let me just take off half of that. So I'm not mad at that at all. And it smells divine, and it gives you just enough pigment so that you don't look dead. I kind of love this. And this is full size. So hang on, let me rethink my life. Okay. Anyway, that was super great. Let's move on really quickly before I mess up something else. So in my haul the other day, I talked about getting a full size of the Makeup by Mario Sculpt, and I have mine in the shade Light. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just pop this right on my face really quickly. Basically, I got a holiday kit last year with this in it as a mini, and it's just been one of my favorite things to use. Shocking no one because I love every Makeup by Mario contour. I've said that many times. I'm actually going to go and use one of the new Patrick Ta brushes and just kind of diffuse this really quickly that I got. Yeah, this brush is really nice. I could have sworn I had one of his other brushes. It was so rough in texture, and therefore it almost kind of ruined my skin and my makeup and definitely my foundation underneath. And I was like, why would I pay so much money for this? That must have been either just, it was a long time ago, so he must have redone this, or I just got a weird brush, but this is actually pretty lovely to use. I definitely can see why these are beautiful brushes. Gorgeous. So we've got two mini blushes to try from the holiday must-haves. This is the Makeup by Mario blush stick, and this is in the shade Pale Petal. And this is really good. I am okay with this formula. I don't love this formula. It's just one of those things that like, it just works. That's fine, but it doesn't like, woo la la for me, you know? But it's still good. It's Makeup by Mario. It's still good. And then I've never tried anything from Bosma Beauty. This is from the Glitz and Glam bag. This is their cream blush in Cherry Red. It is so cute, and it is red, y'all. This is beyond red, but I'm kind of excited. So I kind of want to put this on, and I'm going to take his blush brush, and I'm just going to dip this. This little tiny component is so cute, and it even comes with a little mirror as well. And ooh, ooh. Ooh, okay. Immediate loves, immediate loves. I have thoughts. So first of all, for something that red and that intense, this color is outstanding. So beautiful. Be warned, if you get these kits, you're going to end up really wanting to purchase a bunch of new makeup if you love all the products in them, because I would have never picked this blush up. It looks so intimidating, but this is stunning. Also, this blush brush could not be better shaped, could not be more comfortable. I can't tell if the blush is so even or if the brush is applying it so beautifully. I just love the combo though. I love what's going on here. Wow, that's so pretty. That's not intimidating at all. I know this color looks crazy, but the way that it actually applies on the cheeks is so stunning. I mean, wow. So that is a great pickup. I've heard this brand is so good. I do want to pick up some more things from them, so I'm so happy to be introduced to that. Now, also in the Glitz and Glam bag, you get the tiniest Kosas Cloud Set Translucent in the shade Candy. This is so cute and darling. And I also have another powder that I was going to try out for you guys. I also brought up the large size, which is an actually great bang for your buck because of how much you get in here. So we will set with that just so you can see what that looks like. But I also brought up for my under eyes, because I don't really want red and pink to clash, I brought up another setting powder. So I picked up the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening, and this is in the color Soft Pink, but it really looks more neutral than like actual pink. And I bought this because I heard Morgan Turner just raving about this. So I'm hoping it just sort of brightens my under eyes up a little bit. And I'm just going to take a little bit in the cap. Ooh, it's really fine. That Westman Atelier has not creased like at all on my under eyes. Right under. Ooh, whoa. Ooh, yeah. That's lovely. And that did not take a whole lot of powder to set my under eyes, which sometimes it does, but that's very lightweight. It's not the most hydrating powder I've ever felt, but that's kind of a lot of Laura Mercier stuff. So this feels very lightweight, though it hardly feels like anything on the skin at all. And it really did give such a nice brightening effect without being like, hey, why is this a different color than the rest of your face? So that's a first impression winner, in my opinion. Let's set the face really quickly with the rest of the Kosas powder. This is a really gorgeous powder. It's not a very flat powder. And if you don't want pink, because this is very pink, I get it. Probably the rest of my face will look pink for the rest of the day, but this is a really, really gorgeous powder, and it is kind of like on the thicker side. It's not incredibly finely milled, but it does give you just a little bit of glow back to your face. It's not very drying at all, so it's really great for people with dry skin. It is a setting powder that keeps your skin looking like skin, like a lot of the Kosas powders do really well, so I appreciate it for that for sure. We are not looking too shabby. From the Holiday Must-Haves kit, you get a full size of the Rare Beauty. This is their eyeshadow stick, and then this is in the color Integrity, and this is like a really gorgeous sort of like champagne-y kind of just neutral all over the lid color. This is really, really pretty. So I'm just gonna go and set like a really nice base. We're gonna use that today. These blend out really nicely. They have really good lasting power. They're just nice and easy and quick. The quality is really great. They're not anything that stands out to me like an insane amount, but they are very nice. They're super, super good quality. But since we're going to use all liquid eyeshadows today, I also am one of the last ones to try this in the world, but I picked up one of the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes Longwear Cream Eyeshadows. And this is in the color Mauve, and I'm just going to try to dust this in my outer crease here just for a little bit of dimension. I've heard that you need to work kind of quickly with these. Wow. Whoa. Oh, Mario, why are you so good at makeup? What? What? Okay, how is he so good at makeup? I definitely didn't think those were gonna be as, I didn't think I was gonna be as blown away as I thought I was going to be, because I love my Armani eye tints, and I still do. There's a few cream shadows or liquid shadows on the market that I think are good, but I have never had something blend out that easily before. I mean, oh goodness. The Armani comes close, but I get it. I can see the hype. That blended out so easily. It looks flawless. It looks better than if I applied a powder eyeshadow. It didn't mix poorly with the other formula at all. I mean, I thought that was going to be a winner, but wow, that is actually something special. That is the easiest way to apply eyeshadow I have ever found. If you are a beginner, you cannot go wrong with this at all. 100%. I so apologize if you can hear a lawnmower, but we got to do what we got to do. So the next thing I'm actually so excited to try out. This is from the Glitz and Glam bag. This is a full size of the Danessa Myricks Color Fix foils. This says it's a waterproof matte liquid pigment, multi-use for eyes, face, and lips. This is not matte. This is a beautiful color and it's in the shade Milky Way. I have never tried one of these, but I love Danessa Myricks so much. I cannot wait. It is the most perfect, like we are here and the holidays are here kind of a color. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Let's put this on our eyeballs. I'm not sure the best way to apply this, so we're going to guess. I am going to take my finger and just tap this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why does no one talk about these? Well, after this bag, they will now. So after just that amount of time, it's already starting to dry down. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna put a little tiny pea-sized dot on my eye there and start to blend that out immediately. And obviously, the less you use, the more natural this could look. This is a little bit less. This is obviously much more intense. I'm gonna take it, whoop, straight to my finger and just apply a little more here to match the other eye. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful color too. It's like not strictly silver. It's not strictly silver. It is a really pretty like champagne kind of color. Ooh, this is stunning. Yeah, and it's already dried down, kind of like you're set to go for the rest of the day. This is Danessa, my girl, coming in with the fun makeup. Love her. Love that girl. So for lashes today, I've got a few things here from the holiday must-haves. You get 2 mascaras. You get a mini of the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara, which I've heard really good things about. You also get the Sephora brand Size Up Volume Extra Mascara. Then what I would love to try is for the Glitz and Glam set, you also get a Lily Lashes. This is no glue needed body heat activated self-adhesive band lashes. And it says they are 3D foaming reusable up to 5 wears. I am so curious to see how these work out. So let's put on a little bit of mascara first. I'm going to do Ilia on one side and Sephora on the other. Yeah, that's really pretty. It's giving length, it's giving separated, it's giving clean girl, which is sort of their vibe. I'm not mad at that at all. That would be a really great mascara to have like as an additional sort of separating mascara because I like layering mine. And then let's try the Sephora one. This looks like it's going to be much more of like clumpy mascara. So like this mascara wand is sort of really thick and the mascara itself looks much thicker as well. Although it's not given too much more thickness and it's kind of sticking to my lashes in a bizarre way. I can't like glide the brush through my lashes. Huh. It's not that it looks bad, but it's not giving volume. Like I kind of didn't love using that. I love most of Sephora's in-house products. That doesn't look bad at all, but that's not my fave. They actually look pretty similar. But the Ilia one glided through my lashes like much easier. So there's my 2 cents on that. And then we can see if it flakes. So let's go ahead and try these Lily lashes. Okay, and then it says it will adhere to my body heat. So let's try this. Huh. That's craziness. Whoa. I mean, yeah, they're on there. That's crazy. What? What? Lily lashes are a little bit more of a thicker eyelash than I'm used to even now, but hey, that works, that works. That's so cool. I mean, I love that concept. That starts working almost immediately. The band is so thick that it really is noticeable though, especially in my inner corners, which is bugging the crap out of me. Okay, I just popped on some inner corner liner and did my lower lash mascara. How cool is that? They kind of worked pretty quickly. They're really beautiful. I like their shape a lot. They look really good. The band is very thick. I'm used to much thinner like Ardell wispies, but hey, you don't have any lash glue with you and you don't need to do all that jazz. I mean, they work. They work really fast too, and they're not a hassle. It doesn't get all over your hands or all over everything else. And they still stuck with that beautiful glitter. So, hey, it's a win-win, I think. Okay, you get some really gorgeous things for the lips. So from the Glitz and Glam bag, you get a Pat McGrath Labs Mega Lip Pencil, and this is in the shade Nude Oasis, and I'm going to use this for a lip liner today. This is a gorgeous shade, and these are so buttery, so emollient. It is such like a gorgeous dark nude. I love this. It's beautiful and so cute for travel. And then from the holiday must-haves, you get a tiny little YSL lip balm. And this is in a really pretty like nude color as well. So I'm just going to rehydrate my lips. YSL lip products are some of my favorite lip products in the luxury market. Well, in the market period, especially when it comes to luxury. It has a very subtle bit of their like sort of signature fruity scent, but it's not too bad. But it is just so, so beautiful on the lips. It is like the perfect balm in my opinion. It looks so elevated. I love this. And then from the Holiday Glitz and Glam, we get a mini Prada lipstick in the most gorgeous, like old Hollywood classic red. This is so stunning. And so I'm just going to put this all over a little bit of my lips for just your perfect, oh my gosh, night out. Just a beautiful glide over the lips for your holiday look. Ah, look at this color, y'all. I don't need it. I don't need a full-size red Prada lipstick. I don't. But wow, do I love that. That just makes me feel like a classy, elegant, lovely lady ready for the holidays that's like half Taylor Swift, half just goodness. That's almost like a balmy, really pigmented lipstick. That is so beautiful. That glid on so nicely. The color, A+. Some reds are just too orange, too blue, the undertone's too brown, the undertone's too brick. Whatever the case, this is a gorgeous true red. So stunning for the holidays. I am loving this Glitz and Glam bag where you have the glitter, the lashes, the blush, the lips that look so good together. Okay, before we finish up the face with a few other things from my last haul, I just wanted to briefly mention the few non-makeup items you get in the other bags. The Glitz and Glam bag comes with a mini Gizu honey-infused hair perfume. I love the way this smells. This smells so good. It smells like honeycomb, like floral, herbal goodness. This smells divine, just so clean, smells like a fresh spa. I love it. So that's adorable, so cute for a night out as well to take with you. And then it also comes with the little mini Color Wow Style on Steroids Performance Enhancing Texture and Finishing Spray. Shall we try this? Did that do something for my hair? Yeah, I think so. Kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't know. This was it from before. Let's try the other side. Yeah, I mean, that did something. That kind of voomfed it up. You know, you need a little spritz in the bathroom. Go for it. Cool. And then two other hair products from the holiday must-haves. You get another Color Wow Money Mist. This is a leave-in conditioner that is so great. I've heard so many good things. And then this is one of my favorite hair products of all time. This is the Kerastase Elixir. It's just like a really beautiful oil. Ooh, it doesn't have any sort of dispenser whatsoever. Be really careful because I'm trying to like put it back in the bottle right now. This stuff is precious, but you just run this through your hair and it makes it so healthy and shiny, kind of gets rid of some frizz, has some heat protectant in it. You know, it's a luxury oil. It claims to do all the things, you know what I mean? And it smells really good too. Okay, back in my little adorable clips, they go. Look how cute they are, y'all. They're so cute. We haven't finished up this face yet because I haven't set my creams. So I just picked up the, oh my God, look at this Gucci bronzer. Woo, it is so beautiful. Look at this. I can't wait to get this on my face. I'm going to take the other side of my Patrick Ta brush and just dip this in. It looks like it has a little bit of shimmer in the bronzer. We'll see. I love how big this mirror is. And I'm just going to set my cream contour really quickly. Ooh, I love the color it's giving up here. It's really stunning. And it doesn't look like it has like big chunks of glitter in it. It just looks really blurring and smoothing and still like skin. It's like a much more subtle version of the Hourglass. I love this color too. The color I got is 100. Ooh, yeah, that's really good. Look how nice my forehead looks. That's a really good color. So I have two holiday blush kits. I have the Kosas Blushes Life Trio, which has 2 new shades, and I love this formula. This is my favorite blush formula. I put it in my Sephora recommendations, and this one I have not, oh my God, it's upside down. How embarrassing. This one, I have not tried a formula from NARS in a long time. I have one blush from them, and it's their Orgasm blush in like their formula that they had a long time ago that was supposedly way more vibrant. It's like an Orgasm X. And I love that blush, but everything else I've swatched from them has been sort of lackluster. So this is the first launch from NARS that has been sort of intriguing to me. Guys, look how cute these are. I can't get over them. So cute. And then look how beautiful this packaging is. So because we've got red under our cheeks today, and this is a very hyper-focused like pink palette, look how beautiful this is though. These colors are so stunning. You get a row of shimmers and then a row of mattes down here that are kind of like satins. So I think the Kosas ones have a couple of colors that are a little bit more red leaning. So we'll use that. This is the color, we'll use like a new one. The new colors in here are Dare, which is like a peachy rose that looks so beautiful. And then the other new color is the color Spellbound, and this is a cool soft burgundy. So these, I think I'm gonna mix these two and put these all over my cheeks, and then we'll use the NARS for highlighting. So I'm going to take the other fluffier side of the Patrick Ta brush and just kind of barely dip into these two. These are very pigmented. And just start to, yeah, this formula is so beautiful. You don't really need highlighter with this formula, but we're just having fun, just testing out a whole bunch of stuff, so we're gonna put it on anyway. But this is so gorgeous. I love these 2 shades. These are really stunning. Ooh, look how pretty. We're a little blushing right now, but that's just because we're just trying out a bunch of stuff, okay? So ignore that a little bit, but I really want to go into some of these really gorgeous shades. They might clash, but I kind of don't care right now. So we're going to take a little highlighter brush and I'm going to dip into this one here. Ooh, that looks crazy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I was so afraid that was going to be too dark for me. Ooh, not at all. Oh, how lovely. Oh, that's a beautiful formula. It's there, but it's not like way too in your face. It's kind of fun for holiday. That's really pretty. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited to play with this more. I love that. Love that for me. Just for funsies, I'm going to try again the Dior Forever Lip Maximizer, and this is in this beautiful limited edition holiday sort of like chocolatey, sparkly, beautiful kind of shade here. And I'm just going to top this off. My lip doesn't feel complete without a gloss on top. And then last but not least, from the Glitz and Glam bag, you get a Makeup Forever Mist and Fix 24-hour set spray. So I've never tried this setting spray, but I'm a sucker for them. When I tell you this video has been the craziest video to film ever in between all the lawnmowers, and then I spilled one of my new products and it just went everywhere and I'm heartbroken. So, you know, we gotta wrap this thing up because I can't have any more accidents. Ooh, I am dripping. That's a very wet spray, and the mister is not exactly the most fine spray, but we'll see. That actually kind of surprisingly gave me a really nice finish. That doesn't say it's a glowy setting spray, but my skin looks like I didn't put any powder on whatsoever, right? New favorite setting spray? I might have to check this out. If the nozzle on this is a little bit better than in the mini, listen, that's wow. Okay. Gosh, I'm having so much fun today, y'all. Okay, guys, that is it for my face. Just a little fun side note as well. In the holiday must-haves bag, you also get a full-size Touchland. This is in their scent Wild Watermelon, and these are so popular. It's great for a gift. That's what I might do because I just didn't need this for my face of makeup today, but I know those are so popular. And I also picked up the hair must-haves as well. This has so many really great things in this, and I cannot wait to try all this out. So I will give you an update on all of these little minis as well. I also hauled the Summer Fridays mist here. I used the mask the other night. I can tell you it is so wonderful. It feels almost like a butter water gel, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It's such a cooling cream. It's not like cold to the touch, but the cream itself is so just hydrating that it almost feels cooling, like a drink of water to your skin. It settles in so nicely. I slept with it on. It was beautiful. And these scents here are limited edition from Summer Fridays, and they are to die for. We've got the scents Toasted Marshmallow and Hot Cocoa, and they smell gorgeous. They are so stunning. So if you love Summer Fridays and you like these products with limited edition flavors, I would highly suggest picking this up. I think it's a really good value. As a recap, I loved most of the things in today's video. Some of the things that really stood out to me was these Westman Atelier concealer and the Laura Mercier under eye brightening powder. The combination of that is so beautiful. I'm so happy with the way my under eyes look today. I feel like they're creasing less. I love the color of the brightness. It's not too bright and in my face. It is so stunning. And this Danessa Color Fix is my new obsession. I don't know why more people don't talk about those. That was so easy to use. And this Armani bronzer, incredible, as well as the lipstick. I think the Prada lipstick is stunning, even though it's a basic red. I don't know why it's something that's like sticking out to my head. These Lily lashes, incredible idea. I think I need a little bit more eyeliner to pull these off. They're okay, but the band is it's very, you have lashes on. So if you are performing a lot, like I know a lot of performers around the holidays like to use or need lashes, then these are so easy, girl, and nobody will tell from far away on stage. You got this. But for a little bit more of an everyday, or you're going to a sophisticated party, these are beautiful. They're going to show up incredibly well on camera. They look like lashes. So just bear that in mind. You may not care about that, but I kind of do. So there's that, but this will look fabulous in photos. So if you don't care what you look like up close, go for it. Also, how good does my face look with that Makeup Forever setting spray? Like what? So I'll see if this wears really well throughout the day because that was an incredible fix your makeup up kind of thing. One of the other top things that impressed me was that Bosma blush. Whoa, that is the most beautiful, intense looking red shade I have ever seen. I loved the Glossier Balm.com. It gave just the right amount of color to your lips so you don't look dead, but it's not going to come off and smear and have your hair get all stuck in it. So that's another option that is sort of forgotten in the long overhaul of so many lip balms and products like that as well. So that was really nice. The brow products and the mascara, they're not the most exciting thing in the world. I do understand that the Ilia one was very pretty, totally. Is it the be all and end all mascara? No, I don't think so. Another holiday kit I picked up was the YSL Lash Clash mascara kit, because I have heard everyone and their mother rave that it's the best one ever. So I will be the judge of that. We will test that out pretty soon. And then what else was new to me was the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm under my foundation. That looks really beautiful. Seriously, that's a stunning product. So if you use it as primer, it's really good. I hate those type of primers as a person with dry skin most of the time, and that was actually pretty pleasant to use. Also, the Patrick Ta brushes, a dream. A dream to use. I totally understand the hype. I think they're incredible. They were lovely to use. I had no problems. And frankly, I can't tell if my makeup went on so well because they were so nice, or if it was the brushes, but I loved the way that turned out. Also, this is so stupid good. I'm so like, how is it it's so impressive for being so basic? But it is. That is one of the easiest makeup products I've ever put on in my entire life. I feel like I could already recommend that totally, 100%. If you want it, go get it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. So overall, I think these are such a great value. These are so good as gifts as well. You can give like a few things you want to use and keep and a few things to somebody else for stocking stuffers. So such a great idea. And I think that wraps up this video, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you had so much fun in this chaotic, crazy video. I have got one more mega haul for you coming, and I mean mega. I've got a mega haul for you. So we will do an entire haul try on in my next video of all the individual products I got. Anyway, that wraps up my final thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching in this creative, fun, crazy minis mixed with a haul try on. I just hope this was fun. I hope you got to hang out with me a little bit. If you have not already, please hit that subscribe button so that you can stick around and hang out, where you can just become part of my cozy corner on the internet, where we all love to live life more beautifully over here. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.